But did his brother die recently? I get it, man. See, he's overall a nice dude, and I feel sorry for him about what happened to his brother. And I get what he's saying here. And in a way, I do feel sorry for his brother a little bit. But overall, I really can't help but feel that you probably, if you stick your head in a lion's mouth, whatever happens is your own fault. It's definitely no one else's fault, I'll tell you that. It's not the lion, it's not Regina. So, I mean... I can't hate him, but I also can't feel bad, because he did try to kill Regina, and he did kill Russell for a terrible reason, because it's his brother's fault, and even if you don't want to say that, it's nobody else's fault, and he had to know that. So maybe that's another thing that people aren't satisfied with this case. You can't sympathize with him, but you also can't hate him. My brother sprinkled some pepper on Regina. She started sneezing so hard, you couldn't help yourself from laughing. That's why Regina thought it'd be funny to get him back in the same way. So you knew it was a joke. You knew that she didn't do it to harm him. And that's why she covered... I mean, I have to lean more towards him being a piece of shit, because he knew it was he knew that it was an accident, and he tried to murder her anyway. That's terrible. I get that he was overcome with emotions, but that's fucked up. Yeah. But I just couldn't forgive her, no matter what. What am I truly guilty of? You're guilty of murder. What are you talking about? Regina believed in that so purely, that she would laugh innocently when saying it, too innocently. Yeah, that just pissed him off. I just couldn't stand it, no matter how hard I tried. That's when you decided to do something about Regina. What do you mean by that? So you're saying that you are a victim in all this as well? No, that's not what I mean. Wow. I'm nothing but a murderer. That's who I am. Yeah, man, like, this case... You know, I get what they were going for with this, but... You know, I can't cry for this guy, because he's a murderer. He killed somebody that he greatly respected, even. Such a nice dude. While trying to kill a teenage girl who didn't do anything wrong. But I also, I can't, you know, the way he's acting now, I can't be happy either. I can't be satisfied. Like, yes, I caught that fucker. I'm just sitting here, like, staring blankly. Like, I have no feeling. It's not satisfaction, and it's not sympathy. It's just it's just nothing, really. That's probably, yeah, that's another thing against this case. It's just, the ending just is kind of happening now, and it's like, oh, well, okay. I guess. You know. No real emotions toward it. I thought I'd kill myself, and I pondered giving myself up. But I couldn't just up and leave. I just couldn't. That's why I tried to pin this on Max. See, that's the other thing. Why? And that's another really douchey thing, so even though you get a little bit of sympathy here, then there's that too. Like, what the fuck did Max do to you? And I don't even understand how you tried to pin it on Max. That doesn't even make any sense. I don't see how, without the cloak, it wouldn't have been pinned on him. And you didn't know that would happen. So that doesn't even make any sense. Like, this case has just gotten worse and worse and worse. Is it? Is that what this was all about? It's been a metaphor? Yeah, we all are. So not only are you acknowledging your defeat, you're acknowledging that I beat you the last time too? Good. I believe this case is now beyond any point of possible discussion. Thus, I'd like to declare my verdict. Like with Eenie Meenie, or I guess Mimi, it was the same kind of thing. Like, I get where she was coming from with her sister and everything, but also she was a murderer. But with him, it's so different because, you know, he never... She was clearly kind of malicious anyway, and she's a little bitchy. He was just so calm and collected the whole time, and the way he acted at the end there was just, like, purely supposed to be getting you to sympathize with him, but I couldn't. But I also couldn't hate him, and maybe that's a good thing, really. You know, it's not black and white. Maybe it's a good thing that I don't know how to feel, but overall, I don't feel satisfied in any way, you know? I'm like, okay, the case is over now. That's my only feeling, that the case is over. Okay, I guess, let's move on. I don't feel particularly sad, and I'm not happy. I'm just like, alright, let's go to the fourth one. Not a single one of them was a bad person inside, huh? Ugh, you're gonna... just go away. Thank you. What's with the vibe in this room? We're just thinking about Acro. No. If you were worry about people too much, you'll be like this forever and never be happy. Huh? Oh, God. Yeah. I feel worse for her than anybody. I mean, Jesus. She's been like this for a while now. Actually, when you think about it, she lost her friend, and she lost her lion, and then she lost her dad, and then she learns that she's being blamed for the death of her friend, and is almost to blame for the death of her father because the target was her. I feel way worse for Regina than anybody else. She's gone through a lot of shit. Sweetie Pie. Bat and Acro, they're never coming back. Now everyone's gonna split up. Regina, Mr. Wright, tell me something. What do you want to know, Regina? Acro said something right at the end. I just couldn't up and leave yet. Does that mean that Acro... is he gonna try and get his revenge on me? What?! Excuse me? Alright, you know what? I don't feel sorry for her anymore, because apparently she's too fucking stupid to even understand what happened. She doesn't even understand that he already tried to get his revenge and murdered her father. Oh my god! The one thing that you had going for you, Turnabout Big Top, is that I felt sorry for this girl, and then you make her so unbelievably mentally handicapped that I can't even do that. Holy shit! No, he's not. Jesus, I almost want to tell her that he is, just to fuck with her, but that's the wrong answer, I know it. God damn it, game. Are you sure? Acro doesn't have any desire. He's gonna be in jail. That's true. She doesn't even understand what happened. What? Oh my god. What the fuck? Evidence that he won't try to get revenge on her? So, also, the only thing I was wrong about was a Bat. Because he called her a murderer, I assumed that Bat had recently died. But no, he's still in a coma. So there's that. But either way, that was just a small little piece that I was theorizing about. But what the fuck? My evidence that fucking he's not going to get revenge on her? What does that mean? What? Money, Leon. Fucking what? Profiles? That he doesn't want revenge on Regina. Well, I mean, like, what? That? I have no fucking idea. This is the only thing I can think of. Acro didn't want to get caught for a reason. He wanted to see his brother open his eyes again. That's right, Regina. He's still alive, you know. Okay, so that's what it was supposed to be? Okay, that he's not gonna try to get revenge on her, because he wants to see his brother wake up one day. My god, even the last question of this case out in the hallway was really stupid. Because that's what's going on here, right? It's not that, like, Regina doesn't know what happened, because she's so stupid. Because if she knew what happened, she wouldn't be asking this question. She'd know that he's now going to jail, and he can't get revenge on her. He already tried to get revenge on her, and she doesn't seem to realize that, so that's all it is. But now she says that he's been caught, as if she does know. Nothing that she's saying adds up here. So it's just, I don't understand anything, man. It's fucking dumb. I'll do it. Okay? Because her asking, is he gonna try to get revenge on me, clearly implied that she had no understanding of anything that happened. That's so sweet of you, Regina. I'm sorry, Acro. I'm sorry, Bat. Well, hopefully this is enough to give her a little peace of mind. Hey, Max. What is it, Mo? We really put you through a lot, didn't we, buddy? I'm sorry about that, what happened. So whenever you'd like to leave us, I'll pay your fee and rip up the contract. I understand, such a fabulous thing to do for me. I might even leave tomorrow. What's going to happen to the circus now? That's the big question. Our ringmaster was really an amazing person, wasn't he? Even though he's not here anymore, everyone is sticking together. The staff, the performers, no one wants to leave the circus. That's why I've made a decision. What is it? I've decided that I will take over as the new ringmaster. I'll turn the circus into the best circus this world has ever seen. That mean you're going to quit being a clown? That is probably for the best for everybody. Don't laugh. Amazing. Yay, I can't wait. Then I guess that changes things. Huh? There's only one thing the best circus the world has ever seen needs. The world's best illusions. Which means this circus needs the best magician the world has ever seen. Max. Let's work together and make our circus super fabulous. What do you say, big guy? I don't know what to say. All I can say is thank you. Regina. You're gonna help them out too, aren't you? I don't know. Maybe the circus would be better off without me. Better of without me. What are you talking about, Regina? Why do you think that I brought you to court today? We've got to work together to make the Berry Big Circus bigger than it's ever been. Mo. Mo's right, sweetie pie. It can't be the Berry Big Circus without Regina Berry. Max. Nick. Seems like everything is going to turn out alright here. I can't wait to go see the best circus in the world has ever seen. We'll save you the most fabulous seats. It'll take us a while to get ready, but I'm going to order special whoopee cushion seats. Jesus. Is that the note we're ending on? Oh my god, what? Oh shit. What made the case? Just like you thought, yesterday's search really paid off, sir. What? You had... Well, did Von Karma help us? I thought this was the only way it could end. Especially if... I was thinking, during the case, when we were talking about her cleaning up the room, that maybe she helped us. But I wasn't sure. She helped? Right? Oh, wait, what? What the fuck? He's been talking to Edgeworth? So Edgeworth helped? Even when he's out of the fucking country, he helped us? Or wherever the hell he was. I think. I'm not actually entirely sure. Farewell, my turnabout. I don't know exactly what role Von Karma or Edgeworth had in that. If it's revealed later, then don't tell me, but if it's not, then just let me know now. I have to pee. I'm going to go do that, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about the case. All right, so people told me that this was possibly the worst Ace Attorney case, just in general, before going into it. But some people said that they loved it. And so I went in with an open mind, and I figured that even if I thought it was the worst, I wouldn't think that it was bad. And I still don't know if I would say that it was bad, because I have fun with these games basically no matter what, especially because I'm doing the Let's Plays, and that makes it fun, being able to voice all this stuff out loud and everything. But, I mean, if I were to replay this game years down the line and I got to Case 3, I'd let out a heavy sigh and not be into it very much. I wasn't. Definitely, like, by far the worst case that I've played so far. I haven't really disliked a case. Even ones that have had some stupid stuff, they've all been fine. I didn't like the defendant. That was the first time I've ever disliked a defendant. He's not terrible or anything. He wasn't likable. It's the first time I've ever hated a character, like actually, really. Other characters that I've hated, they were assholes and you were supposed to hate them, but I just hated Mo. I hated him so much. It felt like he was wasting my time. He was so annoying. There were just so many like logical leaps, and just like the cloak thing, that was just silly. I can't just name every single thing from all of it, but you know, if you played it or you watched this LP, a lot of things towards the end there, like, why would he want to frame Max? How did he think that was even framing Max? I don't understand how it even was. It's only because Mo happened to see it after the cloak happened to catch on. Otherwise, how does that frame Max? Why did he word the letter like that? How did Russell know that that's what the letter was about? Because nobody would think that was a murder. The unsatisfying conclusion, because I couldn't hate him, couldn't like him, and it was just like, whatever. Like, I do feel bad for him, but then I think, oh wait, he murdered a man trying to murder his daughter, and also tried to frame an innocent man for no reason, so it's like, oh wait, no, I don't feel bad for him, and I feel nothing. There were, decisions that I made because it made sense as a game, not made sense for the story. But then in other things, it wasn't really well done as a game, because there were parts where, like, it would establish, all right, how do I describe it? Like, when it would have me choose not to present something, and that was the correct answer, and then Phoenix would just say it. And it's like, oh, how am I supposed to know that he would just say it? I'm thinking about a video game. I'm supposed to be playing the game. I didn't know I'm just supposed to say, nah, Phoenix, you take the reins. But then there were other times when I was supposed to present something, and it was like, which is it? How am I supposed to know which is which? And I'm just gonna keep rambling here. Like, I'm just coming up with all these random things in my mind and just talking in no particular order. Like with Acro, again, back to him, some people would say, like, oh, he's actually a good person, and they said that in the game. But he's not, I talked about that, like, I start to think, oh, he's a good person, he's decent, but then you have to think about, he killed a guy while he was trying to kill this girl, and he framed this other guy. It's not only that, it's the way he did it. It wasn't like a heat-of-the-moment crime of passion. He premeditated it, like, majorly. He sent them a note and said to come out here. He set bait. He set a trap and dangled the bust over their head and dropped it. Like, that's cold as fuck. I don't care what you did before that, how you were before that, what kind of a person you are outside of that. Once you do that, you're not a good person anymore. So, I didn't feel bad for him. But, again, he also was just so calm that I couldn't hate him either. So, and the stuff at the beginning of this last part of the trial where I got a couple game overs because I was going to present Bat and I was going to present Regina. It turned out I didn't need to present anything. I just think it's dumb that I was kind of penalized for thinking, Because if somebody hadn't realized yet that he was really trying to kill Regina, which it's entirely possible that they wouldn't have, because that hadn't come up at all yet. If they hadn't realized that, then they might just be thinking, no, I can't prove a motive for why he would kill the ringmaster, and they would just choose no. But because I realized, who he was actually trying to kill and what his motive was, I was presenting things to try to get Phoenix to talk about that. But Instead, I lost my health, and because I had such little health, I got game over, which is also kind of dumb that you don't get a refill in between breaks. So I was kind of penalized for being smart enough to figure things out before the game told me. And it's not like I was presenting something completely unrelated. We're talking about the motive, and I knew what the motive actually was and who the target was, so I was presenting things to try to get them to expand upon that. But, you know, it's just I felt like the game assumed that I was dumb. The game just assumed, yeah, they're not going to know about that yet. They're not smart enough to figure that out yet, so let's make it so that if they try to say that, then they get penalized, and I just didn't think that was fair. I don't think it's fair that your health is not refilled between, you know, on breaks. Because, like, I would have been better off if I had failed sooner, if I had game overed sooner, if I had been worse at the game and lost more quickly. Because then my health would have been refilled at the end of, like, say if I had game overed at the end of the first part of the trial, my health would have been refilled and I would redo the trial and I would know all the answers, so I'd get back to the end of it with full health and I'd start the second part with full health. So I would have been better off had I messed up earlier, and that's not fair, you know? Like, if you save in the middle of a trial, yeah, save your health too, but when you get a break and it prompts you to save, I think that should be a refill, at least partially, at least like half. Man, there's just a lot. There's just a lot for me to ramble about with this case. The further that last trial went on, just the more I hated it, and yeah, I have to say this whole case, it kind of sucked. So, that's that, but I've heard Case 4 is great, and Edgeworth's coming back, and oh man. I mean, anything is going to be a step up, I imagine, so at least we got it out of the way. Turnabout Big Top. Suck a dick, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.